thing's like 3 years old. I'm surprised it still works.
Vocals on, screen off,
2 years. I've only lived here 2 years.
names are in places. Okay, so welcome, fellas, for chapter 23 of the Veiled
Holy
Chronicles.
moly!
Echoes of the Shattered Talisman. Bum bum bum.
Oh.
Alright, so, in the previously, you guys found out the information that you could within the village. You had your way with the cultists that were residing at the mayor's house, trapping a few in there, saving one person and sending them to Talmore's house, where then you guys took off on it's the half-day journey-ish. I forget what it is. I should probably write that down. Anyways, you guys camped out before you went there. And at the last shift, you saw two more cultists leaving and heading towards the village with some persuasion and some density magic. What's your magic there, Timmy?
Chronomancy or
chronomancy?
I call it chronomancy. It could be the chronergist. Dunamancy. I don't know what you call it. I call it chronomancy.
With some quick thinking, you, I believe, convinced one to jump off a cliff and then threw one off of a cliff.
Other way around. I threw one off the cliff and then convinced the other one to jump off the cliff.
Clutch. I just want to say, not all of these cultists are dumb, so...
Reasonable.
Pardon me.
Everybody gets bad rolls.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. I like it. You then woke everybody up and made your way towards the temple. Actually, one thing I wanted to put on the notes, Nyx reached out to the Cap and let him know of what they have found out, and he was a little surprised at the depth of this. Maybe thought that he didn't believe that this was like a real threat. I believe. And shit, was there anything else, guys?
We all got a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Long rest, level 6.
Yep.
So, you guys, after your long rest, you headed off towards the temple. Now, this is off, like, now it's getting to be like, it's almost where you can see side to side, but it's still vast. And you're getting the feeling this is off, like, you know there's cliffs and stuff, kind of like a pinnacle of sorts. And the trees are still prevalent, but they're starting to break away. As you get closer, you can see the silhouette massed in just like a grayish, like just a fog that is lingering. As you get closer, the fog is not wrapping around your feet, but molesting your ankles. All right, it's just feeling the ankles. As you approach, you see what you can only imagine was like a beautiful marbled granite towers and walls and everything about this now just sickened. All the cracks are deep and dark, and you see like the faint like purple and that sickly green energy just spots, almost like if you looked at the sky and you see the stars, but then they were turned upside down. in front of you, is the entranceway where there are 4 symbols over 4 paths that once were probably proud hedges, but now are just thick, dead, and wrapped in this lingering fog that is consuming everybody. The 4 were a new moon, a crescent moon, a full moon. Wait, here, hold on. I have notes for this. It was a new moon, a crescent moon, a half moon, and a full moon. This is an elaborate path for the Temple of the Moonweaver. However, Killian, there's probably like a little bit of frustration until the chaos and laughter, like, yeah, you gotta earn your way. All right, this is way larger than any other temple that you've been around for the Moonweaver. But those are your 4 openings. Currently, to the left and right, there's trees that are dead and just under this corruption, which you guys are somewhat familiar with, leading up to the pocket dimension that you went into. This is starting really to resemble that woods that was corrupted. But I think that's it. So you don't see any threats. It's fucking quiet, and but it's early, mid-morning, we'll say. It looks like dusk, almost. Just a heavy fog is lifting over it. Yeah. Any questions before we start?
So are there 4 pathways? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Once we get there, or is it okay?
Yeah, it's like 4 entrances.
Four entrances that represent each phase of the moon. Is what I'm gathering.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we recall what phase of the moon it is now?
Roll me a history check.
I question the
Well, we know it has to be closer than full moon, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
That's an 8 for me.
So 3 days we'd be close to that, or 2 days now.
Yeah. It's close to a full moon.
Do any of the paths look more worn or traveled?
Oh, give me a perception check.
That would be a 10.
10. I mean, they all look traveled. There is everything here. I guess with a 10, it's for you, like you look for the details, but all the details you see is like the defacing that has been done by this cult and the people and the sickness and everything that's leading up to what you think might be the moment. Cyrus, I think you have the highest passive. Am I right? Or
I have a high passive investigation.
Okay, all right.
I have a 17 perception.
Yeah. No, yeah, but you were looking for something.
No, I know.
All right, sweet. So, what do you guys want to do? 4 paths lie in front of you. Which one will you choose?
We'll say, guys, I don't think I recommend us splitting up.
No, it would not be advisable. Killian, is there anything in your goddess that would make any these paths obvious?
Well, the issue we're going to run into is how perverted they've turned this holy site. I
Could
could.
there be different altars to different phases of the moon?
It's a good question. Andy, for background, could I roll for that
For what?
to see if there's any phases are associated with the Moonweaver in particular, or like
Um,
with rituals,
sure.
like
Yeah.
a history?
Yeah. Yeah, history or religion.
Okay, I'll do religion.
Religion, I want you to roll off your wisdom, though, because
Okay.
it is an instat, but I don't believe in that.
It's only a 9.
It's nice. Yeah, I mean, really, your ties to the Moonweaver, when you think of your life in general, are still beginning.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to learn. Maybe you write that down, and that's.
But there's a path that represents a full moon.
There is.
So the only thing this one thinks is perhaps if the ritual requires the full moon, the ritual would also require wherever this path of the full moon leads to. I am just logicking it.
I'm leaning that way as well, but admittedly, I'm making this assumption using a lot of lack of information. You know,
It is a logical step with the information we have.
I could attempt to.
How far is the path?
All of that,
From
like,
here?
I mean, you're as close to this entryway as you want to be. All the paths go in probably 15 feet straight and then get lost in a turn.
Right. I could send my familiar down to scout ahead.
If you'd like to do that, I could spend a minute and try and contact or commune, see if we get a nudge one way or another.
I think we've got a minute.
Sure. While you would try to divine with the gods, I'll scout ahead.
Perfect. I will. I'm gonna take out my pocket watch, and I'm gonna time kill you.
So I'll my little crystalline spider now kind of sits on a chain on my neck like it's a little amulet on top of my amulet, and then it just kind of like breaks off in a little drone mode, and it'll head down. We'll say the full moon path for now.
All right.
I will put my hand on, probably not Killian, on a tree or something that's nearby.
Okay. You look through
And I will start looking through my still spider until I have the components in time to change it.
Okay.
Around.
All right. So that's something you can do. We're waiting for a minute for Killian. All right. So Fig, let's just go with you. And you go about 10 feet, and it takes a right-hand turn.
Are there walls?
Yeah, about.
He's gonna start scaling the wall as he goes,
Yeah,
just so he's not directly on the floor.
about halfway up is granite walls, and then on top of them, like a raised planter, are these thick hedges.
Sure.
That are.
He'll definitely start crawling on the hedge again to kind of like try to camouflage himself into it,
Okay. As you
just as to not be noticed.
go up the hallway, lasts about another 10 feet before it takes a left-hand turn. And on this left-hand turn, it's about 15 feet long, and you start to see these like indents in the path. All right, 2 on each side.
I would
Across-
like to just say I'm audibly narrating what I see almost every time I do this, but
And you can't hear us though. We can just
no,
hear
I
you.
can't hear or see you.
All right.
on these are like statues of different elven in size guardians, you assume, of the Moonweaver. However, like one's face is like almost completely ripped off, only being held on by this black vine. The others, the one across from that just looks like it's grappled almost by the vines. As you go next, the one on the right, which is on the side that had the ones that this face was off, you see one arm just like in deterioration in the ground, and then on the other side of that is another one that it's the least sign of wear, but like the vines have like wrapped around its face.
Okay then.
You continue down another 5 feet. It takes a left, and it gets thick. Like you start to have a hard time seeing. It's like 5, maybe 10 feet in front of you. Go ahead, give me a perception roll.
All right, perception. I'm so bad at perception. I rolled a 9.
A 9. You see something, and like this, it just gets dark, and then you're like looking around, and you start to skitter just very quietly, and you're back at the last turn. You can see like the statues down the hallway.
Interesting. Okay, I will come back to the entrance, and I will head up the next adjacent path.
Okay, hold on one second.
Hey, DM, I got
Yep.
a weird question for you. If I were to use message, would I be able to communicate with Figrin?
Not with this. You could communicate with.
I get what you're saying.
If you could communicate with Figurin.
I was saying, yeah, he's casting a message to me while I can't audibly hear him. That would be in my head.
Yeah.
Right? No, wait, hold on.
And even if he doesn't respond, we're standing right next to each other. So he's talking
Yeah.
out loud. I'm just wondering if I could use message to confirm or even ask a question that he could then respond to out loud because he's right next to me.
Sure.
My only question about the spell, just because I want to look at it.
Is do I need to cast message on his familiar? Right? Because is his presence in the spider now?
I don't think I'll hear anything. I think the way it is you hear a whisper in your ear. But let me double check. Or is it in their head?
I don't know. I've been running this game for 5 years.
really-
I have
No, I know,
had a
but this
million
is a
people do message, and I don't remember the rules still.
See, no, it
ADD.
says the target. I'm gonna say this. It does not say that it hears it in his mind.
Yeah.
It says-
The only real game thing that I feel off of hearing that is like that
No,
would
it
break
says-
his concentration,
No,
his connection.
this is
for a
in my
minute.
opinion. It says the recipient hears the message.
Yeah. Okay. I'm game. Yeah.
So
you
I
can
think
do
if
that.
you said it to me, I wouldn't be able to hear it. It'd have to go to my familiar.
I see what
Oh,
you're saying. Because he can't hear anything right now.
that's
I wouldn't be
true.
able to hear it even if it's whispered in my ear because the message doesn't say you telepathically give a message in their mind.
Yeah, and perhaps sending might be worded different, but I'm
Yeah.
looking for a
fine.
cantrip thing here. So
It's,
anyways,
it's,
it's
what,
fine.
what's the range?
Sorry
120 feet, and you got to know the
It's like 100,
direction
yeah.
for message
Yeah.
or sending.
for message.
Message.
For message,
It's like 100 feet.
120.
It is 120, yeah.
20, and you got to know the direction. And and Figurin's been telling you.
Yeah,
You
you
know
know where.
where it
you know
is.
where
So-
my unnamed spider familiar is.
So you could point just like at 1 o'clock. If you were looking at the doors, you would know right where he is, and it will kind of give you a better visual.
Okay.
Oh, does it say in its mind?
Sending.
Oh, sending. Okay, that's what I thought. It's
All right.
different.
Sorry for breaking.
No, that's a rule I love to talk about. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because one of those things that we might,
Oh,
if we
actually-
were to be able to use, we would do it a lot. I
He's
think.
back.
Yeah.
He's back. You see the spider go to the next one, which was the half moon. Do-do-do. This one goes straight and then goes to the left. And the left is quick. And then you go to the right, and then you take a left, a right, and then another right. It goes, and then you take another right, and then another left, and then another left, and then you go about 10 feet, and you take another left.
Fuck, I lost track.
And then the shrubs at this point give way to like this arched rise raised bed where you can see an inscription on it, but it's dusty. It's going to require either an investigation or a perception check to read.
And I would probably have to be there, or can I do that through my familiar?
Oh, you can do that. You're familiar.
I will attempt to do an investigation
Okay.
on that, if possible. And I rolled a 1, so an 8.
Yeah. You're small, and every
Yeah,
time you
wow.
try to move the vines, it's like by the time you start to read a word, you actually get to read "the moon rises," and then you get to the next, and it's all like wrapped back around, thick, and
And-
just protecting.
Beyond that, there doesn't seem to be a forward path.
No, it ends right at the end of that.
Then I'm gonna go down the next one, unless someone tells me otherwise.
All right. The next one is the crescent moon. Immediately, you feel like you go up and you take a right, and you feel like you just were on the previous path. You're going to run into it, and it's just compulsed to walk through it. And then you're in another hallway. And you go up probably 10 feet and you take a right. And there's probably like a 10 by 10 opening. And you look through it. It might hurt your head for a second as you're looking through, it is just surrounded in mirrors. And as your familiar steps into it for like a second before you stop it, you see like the gem, just like almost like a cascading purple glow. um, you, that's where you are.
You said a gem?
I'm saying like the gem from your spider
Oh, gotcha,
reflecting off of all the mirrors does like this just
Yeah, yeah. All right. And there's one more path to go, right?
which is
And the final path.
the new moon. It's dark. It's almost like the end of that one, the first one, but this is like almost immediately. It's dark. It's oppressive. As you like go up, you take a left, and you go down like 10 feet, and you take a right, and you can't see far, but you can crawl. It feels like the darkness is like wrapping around your spider. I would say about 20 feet. You get to the end, and there's a right. You like turn right, and you give me a perception check. Tim?
Didn't realize I was muted.
Yep.
7.
7. Yeah. It looks like it's closed off. Another dead
It's
end.
the last place. I'll break connection and I'll send my spider to the pocket dimension of the
Okay.
I hope Killian is more successful. I do not believe I've learned anything that helps our choice more.
All right.
I don't know. I think we may have, though. At the very least, we know that your familiar, at least in its very slight form, was able to get in fairly easily. That doesn't mean we will. Perhaps
There's
we'll
a-
encounter traps and who knows what.
I think that is most likely, but there were no people that I saw.
That's
there were
also
stuff.
interesting.
At least until I could not pass any farther.
We also got a couple points of potential lore or pieces to the puzzle. And then the mirror room, I feel like there's something to it. It feels like a puzzle that wants to be solved, but also perhaps it's part of their ritual and we just break it. We just destroy the heck out of it. Weird.
The last path, the new moon, seemed the most perilous with its darkness. Felt like my familiar was being crushed. I fear that could be the last or first place we want to be.
I no longer have a strong opinion about the full moon path. I'm saying whoever has an opinion on where we start.
Killian, what you guys are talking. What are you doing, and
So, I'm gonna sit down kind of where the 4 paths go, and I'll take out from my bag a pair of short, like keg staves with little gems inlaid in them, and I want to take them I'm gonna cast Augury. I'm gonna roll them and try and set one at each path and get a reading of which way we should go in order to stop this ritual. And the only thing I determine from those is good, bad, good or bad, or nothing.
Okay.
The jelly?
All right.
Sorry.
So, as you pull out those and cast this, you, for the first time, all of you that are around, start to see these faint silver threads bleed through the dark floor. Just maybe 4, 5, 6, just wrapping around Killian. Killian, as it points to the new moon, you are meant with. Wait, what was it? It was good, bad, good and bad.
Yeah, it was good, it was good, bad, good and bad, or nothing.
Okay, so the path of the new moon is bad. Path of the crescent moon is bad. Path of the half moon is bad. And path of the full moon is good and bad.
Always trust your first guess. Never question yourself.
Well,
Unless you are alone. I guess
Shall
always
we-
trust my first guess.
Shall we, boys?
I think we go for the full moon. We see.
If we're lucky, maybe we'll see a full moon.
Yes, in 2 days.
Ah,
Someone's gonna pants Killian.
How
Sorry.
dark are
for
these
every-
paths?
Take like 10 minutes to pants him.
I mean, the new moon was like fucking ominous. Looking at it, everything is clouded in a bit of fog. There's a little bit of daylight that tries to break through, but you imagine that this is maybe something that the cultists are conjuring.
Before we head out to the full moon, I'm gonna cast Eyes of Night, and then I will give it to Otto, Figrin, Nyx, and Celeste, because I can only do 4.
So who did you do, sir?
Everyone but Cyrus. Sorry, Cyrus.
no, it's okay.
Good. I ain't got no
I-
shit. I am probably the
this?
only one who has no dark vision.
So, Eyes of Night, you now have 300 feet dark vision.
Got it.
It's like-
Extended dark vision.
double dark vision.
Ah,
yeah.
yes. The dark
I-
vision
For-
extender.
For 1 hour. Alright.
All right.
I also before we go, is there anyone who would like to go first if we get into a fight, or have a better chance of going first?
I would.
Celeste, or
I mean, I still have some robes that I look like one of these guys. Would you like me to put those on? Woo!
His next
I have a feeling if anyone unexpected shows up, robes or not, there will be a fight.
Okay, so you're saying no robes.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't doubt.
Okay, I was kind of on a robe first agenda here, but okay. we can try it your way.
But seriously, anyone before we go in.
Yeah, I'm happy to go first.
All right. Well,
Unless someone wants to check for traps.
Ah, yes.
no,
Please, the loudest of us go first.
mechanically, Tim is asking who wants Gift of Alacrity so they get a
Oh.
D8 to their initiative.
Who wants to go first if shit hits the fan?
Yeah.
And the answer's not me.
Not me.
Not it.
Celeste
Is the
Cyrus?
answer me?
Sure.
Am I the answer? All right, Cyrus. Yeah, I'll cast a Gift of Alacrity on you.
Okay, and that's a +8.
A D8.
Oh, a D8. Oh,
D8
awesome.
added to your initiative.
Could be an 8.
That's actually, maybe I'm not the best for that because I already have a +7.
Nothing wrong with doubling down,
Unless-
but
I mean, we could guarantee your first.
Give it to me, Fag.
Only
I
if
say
it
we give it
comes-
to good old
Just
knockout
comes-
first round over here.
All right, whoever. Yeah, Flash. I'll give it to you as a 1d8.
Then I'll give Cyrus Vigilant Blessing. That'll just give you advantage on the roll for initiative.
Can I say it feels weird to like not be worried about my spell slots?
Famous last words.
I'm like
All right.
worried, but I'm like, man, I can spare this. It's fine.
What is the marching order? This is. I want
I'm
you to think
definitely
of it
last.
like a hallways. All right, so
We're
you
Scooby Doo
can
sneaking down
move-
these halls.
You can move around each other, but as far as marching order, it is single file.
I'm definitely last.
You want Killian and myself first?
I want.
Are we trying to be stealthy at all?
I think we're
We
trying
could be
defenses.
stealthy. Do you want to be stealthy?
How about stealth up front, party in the back?
All
I will
right.
still stay in the back.
I can lead.
I'll stay in the middle then.
All right, so we
My
have
stealth is- but
Cyrus,
it's not-
Celeste, Killian, then
I almost said Marlo.
Yeah.
Nyx.
Nyx, Otto, and Fig.
Yeah.
That's wait. Cyrus, who am I forgetting? Cyrus, Celeste, Killian, Nyx. Oh, Otto. I was forgetting Otto. Okay. All right. So first off,
Yeah.
let's go
think we
ahead
got that.
and roll some stealth rolls, at least for the front three.
I rolled anyways. Ooh, I actually didn't need me to
Wow.
roll, but I got a dirty 20.
No, everybody roll, but the
Okay. Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
23.
all right.
I am the knight.
23. Celeste,
That's a 28.
28. Killian,
3.
3. Nyx,
Give me a minute here, boss. I'm doing the math.
all right. Otto, 5.
5 here.
Okay.
That's a -2.
Oh no.
3. So that's a 4.
4.
Is it really obvious that we're struggling?
No, it's not that you're struggling. It's
I
I think
don't think you notice it until something goes wrong.
Yeah, I think given the situation, there are a few that seem to be off, but you don't see any allies or enemies, you know, like within your thing. The group's good in the front and good in the back. So,
Okay. I'm gonna just use my good keen thinking here and do pass without a trace. Take a little bit of ash and a little spray I keep in my belt and kind of Cast pass without a trace.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just add 10 to all of those. Yeah, I would think probably Nyx and Otto, maybe Killian get like some of the ash in their mouth, yeah. and then as soon as it like that first second of you getting that, you all feel a little bit more alert and hidden, more with the shadows. All right, so
Stealthiest I've been in my life.
Cyrus and Celeste, you're the first to get to the statues that you see. Let's see here. You see the one to the right that has like the half removed face. The one to the left is like bound by these vines that are growing over it. You move past that, you can see the one to the right has like a missing arm, and the one to the left seems to be held with like the vines wrapped around its face. You move through them. Continuing on, you get to the next corner, which is probably about 20 feet long, and you take a right. Yeah, who did you bless with your vision, Killian? Not Cyrus.
Everyone but Cyrus.
Okay, Celeste. Like Cyrus, you see things normally. Like you're keen, and it just gets dark. But Celeste, as you approach it, you grab Cyrus's back, and you can see, like, with this vision, it opens to like a 20-foot cube. You can see from this direction a hint of light going off of the back right-hand side, but also you see two shadow figures just roaming around, and it's just like, you know, I think of like Frodo when he puts on the ring, that kind of feeling that you're seeing through these. But you can make out two of them. Everybody else, anybody that doesn't have it, I'm going to say like both of you are in the corner, so Killian's behind you. He's definitely not here yet, you know, and the other three are probably at the statues, you know, as far as line succession.
I'm sorry, Andy. Can I see them even though I don't have it, or no?
No, it's dark.
Yeah, that's what. Celeste,
Cyrus, hold up.
Okay.
There's two shadowy figures up ahead. They're pacing around.
Okay.
I can't make out what they are, though.
Should we?
What was that?
Should we engage?
I don't know. Not yet. Let's wait for everyone else to get here first.
What are we whispering about?
I mean, like I said, it's pretty much single file through this maze. So I will say at this moment you got Celeste and Cyrus at the turn, and the rest of you fall in line like almost all the way down the hallway.
What's going on up there?
So we play telephone. I tell Killian. It's time.
They're whispering.
We
Otto,
see
stop.
something.
There's 3 people. Otto, stop. Otto, stop. There's 3 people ahead. Possibly 4.
Shit, I can't see anything yet. All right, there's 2 times 2, I think.
Tell Fig.
Fig, there's 2 times 2 up there, or maybe 2 squared, which is the same.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's still less than what we got. Let's get them all. We outnumber them still.
We vastly outnumber them. Pass it up.
I think it's 3 to 1.
You want to Vaseline them? So,
Yes, yeah.
To be clear, I can't see them.
Get their attention. Get them over here so we can take them in quietly.
would it be better to
Hey,
bust
you.
in the room?
I take his mouth real quick.
This ain't get their attention.
Celeste, as Cyrus, right before you grab Cyrus's mouth, you see them stop and look down the hall. Like it's the thing. You assume they're looking at you, but you can't see a face or extremities or anything. And then they wait probably 4 seconds. Just start shifting off.
So they stopped their pacing, or they?
They stopped it, and then they continued it.
Okay.
It didn't work, guys.
Let go of his mouth.
Said to get them, to get their attention.
We got to get in there eventually.
We're bottlenecked right now.
Do one of you stealthy folk maybe try and inch your way in to see better? We're right here to run in.
I guess I'll try.
Not talking about you.
Oh, I just figured with my stature.
He said stealthy,
Oh,
not healthy.
I'll get closer even though I can't see them. Who's coming with me?
Inching your way down the hallway.
Yeah, I
To
need
be
to guide
invisible.
them. I
Okay.
think they see us anyway.
All right. So, as you, Cyrus,
They're all going to die.
it's darker and darker to the point where, like, you have your hand on like the dead bushes, like walking your way in here. Celeste, you see these 2 individuals just moving around this room. Killian, as you turn to Ben, you spot them too. Nyx, you see 2. But that's as close as you can get without entering this. You guys are very quiet. But what are you trying to do here?
Are we attacking these individuals, or are we, they do not seem to be human in any way.
Figuring can't see.
Humanoid. I can't see?
Yeah, Figuring and Otto are still
okay,
like
okay.
on the
At this
other
corner
side
still.
of the
Otto,
hallway.
you and I don't understand is curly fries.
Can I get low and inch myself around into the entrance? I mean,
Sure.
there's no obstruction there, but
Yeah, just like move past Cyrus. Cyrus, you
Mhm.
feel Celeste's like hand, like right above your hip, get low, and move around you. And You can see her when she steps in front of you, but as soon as she goes, if you don't go, you would lose vision.
I'm gonna keep pace with her.
Okay, so like grab her, a loose piece of her blouse or a belt or something. I need you
This
both
is how we got in trouble last time.
to make me charisma saving throws.
The 17.
Let's see, bro. I'm good at those. That's a 3.
3.
Oh, no.
All right, so all right, here we go. Celeste, you move past, like, stealthy, standing your ground, keeping your eyes like forward, and you do see another way out of here once you enter the room, but not making eye contact with these individuals. And you move your way around, you look back as Cyrus, you feel like the tug on your belt as Cyrus is following behind you, and he looks over and makes eye contact, and you just see this face just drop in like a nightmarish, horrifying image. And you take 11 points of psychic damage, Cyrus.
Not good.
And make a Constitution saving throw now.
Okay. That's a fail.
It's a fail. You're stunned, like paralyzed, frozen. Like, and maybe that's where Cyrus, Celeste, you feel Cyrus's tug. Like as you continue moving forward, his hand on your belt pulls you back, and you look back, and you can see him just frozen. These fucking nightmares are chasing him. Let's roll initiative. Us 3.
Yeah.
Good thing I
That's a
gave
natural 20 on initiative.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
think I
but
didn't
you were
give it-
paralyzed,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just like.
okay.
I have a
Bet you
dirty
want
20.
that
What?
D8 now.
But doesn't that put him at the end of his round? He gets to make a.
Well,
Yeah.
he'll get to make a save, yes, but at the end of his round, he will.
Still better to be up at the top like that. Not
So-
terrible.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Flat, Celeste,
Yep.
you're first.
Yeah, I have a dirty 22.
You're first.
Yeah.
You're up.
30.
Yeah. Well,
You see, Cyrus is paralyzed at the moment, just locked in this, and you see these other. The one is making this face. The other one is still patrolling around this room, not paying any attention to you.
okay. I am. Yes. Let me just double check what I need to do with that. Shoot.
What are you doing, bud?
Ooh.
6 seconds.
I'm doing minor illusion, and I'm tossing the sound of a person in the opposite corner of the room from us.
Okay. I dig it. All right. Let's see here. Roll me persuasion or deception with advantage.
Sure. Oh, that helped actually. Okay. 17.
17. Okay. Both of them turn to the back of the room. And just start. You can see these. Just Killian. By now you can see these. Nyx can see these images like shift from where your party is in that room to the opposite side of the room. Cyrus, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
16.
16. Okay. You break. Sorry, Celeste. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
I mean, I can't make eye contact with Killian because I'm too far in the dark now, right? Like 3 feet.
You
is
guys
enough for
can
the
see each
shadow,
other.
right?
You
Can see
guys
each other.
can see each
I
other.
will use a free action to tell him that Cyrus is affected somehow. Like our hand signals, like he's just kind of crazy, he's seeing something.
Yeah. At that, Cyrus drops out, and you feel it. That exhaustion wrap over you, but you see. Hey, you don't see anything. Sorry. But you gain control of your body. Again. You guys.
Yes.
You have him distracted currently. How many rounds? We do not know. So tell me what you want to do. Celeste,
Just
you're...
those two or the team?
Yeah, now I'm saying, like, now we're back at the top of the next round. So, Celeste, and we could break initiative if you guys, depending on what you do.
I've got control of that for a minute, or the duration for a minute. However long it keeps their attention. So I'll ask Cyrus, are you okay? Are you back?
Yeah.
What the heck was that?
I don't know. What are we doing?
What happened?
Uh,
I like tap his
just-
face, like what happened?
I don't know. I'm okay now. We should keep going.
Did we actually see something like appear in front of his face, or was it just he was seeing something?
No, you saw something. It was just a nightmarish image.
Okay, I'll tell Killian once he comes, if Killian comes closer, that when Cyrus got hit their attention, it was what happened. The nightmarish face figure, and he was mined after.
Actually, Cyrus, for you, it was an Umber Dream cultist with all of these runes all over its mask, like a person of a high on the hierarchy, just screaming at you, suffocating you.
Okay. I'll relate that to her, or at least to Celeste. That now that she's right here.
Yeah, that's not what it looked like to you, Celeste.
Yeah. It seems like it affects everyone a little bit differently then. We have to be very careful about getting these people's or these things' attention. Do we just want to light them up? Or go in as they were something, guns blazing? Or whatever the Autumn's word
Otto
is?
draws this out. Holds it up, lets everyone look at it. Like, you want to see? Nix, take a look at this. Have you seen anything like this before?
Shh, we don't want to get their attention.
Celeste.
Celeste,
I can't.
My God.
I can't. What are you showing me? It's so small.
Yeah, but it's heavy. You feel
Big in the right hands.
Feel that, and it looks a lot bigger.
It's also
in my-
very shiny.
It's made for gnomish hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
But
what are you
it's-
guys doing? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Come on. Let's
I
stay
think we're
on
lighting
pace.
it up, right?
I think
I'm
we should
all
just
in.
try and sneak by him.
I thought we
Yeah.
were sneaking
know,
by them.
Isn't it single file or?
Yeah, it's
No,
single
because we got a room. It's a room.
There's
Oh.
a room in
single
there.
file, but you, as Cyrus learned, you don't want to get too close to those creatures. This is information that you have gained along the way.
I say now that they're like in the corner,
Yeah, they
let's
are.
try and sneak by them on the opposite side. Just
Let's go
like
for it.
around.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my gun away, but Celeste, I'll let you hold it later if you want.
That's really awkward. Okay. So we'll make our way. down the opposite side of the room.
Okay. So, one by one.
2 by 2.
One by one.
Doing all the songs right now.
This is how we die.
You make your way.
Yeah.
Cutting the short corner. You turn as each of you turn the path, it opens up on the other side. Still covered by fog, but a little bit brighter, and a lot brighter to some from that room. As you exit and you turn and you face, you see these once grand arches, like big doors, open. And you can see a massive great galley, like a prayer, not a prayer room, congregation room, with pews just in distraught, and it's open, like the roof has fallen in, or it was never there. You just see these stone walls off probably 60 feet on the left and the right side. You can see two doors. Do we want to break there? It's 10:15.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah? As you
Sounds like we got out the maze.
Yeah. You got out of the maze. And here. Yeah,
Or got
let's-
ourselves into the maze.
Let's see. We'll be back soon. I think it's a good spot.
That's okay.
All right. So vocals 1 and 2 are on. Screen is on. All right. Let's see here.
Hello, you bunch of beautiful people.
Hey,
What
we
the
just got
fuck,
off a break.
man?
You're like
God.
fucking late. Look at our Brit friends.
Look, you're on the internet. What the
Ah,
I
everybody
thought you were
say
still on break.
we just went off. We
That's
literally
okay.
or just came back on.
Like just as you came on.
Of course.
So, how you doing,
Of
buddy?
course. Bad. I'm good. I just popped in to say hi and all that. Thought you
Good.
guys was on break, but bad time.
You are always welcome
Best
to hop
timing.
Yeah.
Best
It's all
timing.
good.
it.
We
in. I
love you,
think
brother.
you got that right, bro. So
You did.
oh geez.
See what
Yeah.
happens when you like and subscribe, everyone?
Yeah.
The British arrive.
It's all right. We always beat the British, right? I'm
Listening.
joking. It was a Todd joke. It failed. All right. Oh man.
That's all good.
I
Thought I'd
love
just
you,
jump
brother.
in, say hi. See how everyone's doing and all that.
We're about to.
We're doing
Good,
great.
Good.
We love you.
Doing
I
wizard
miss you,
shit.
brother.
Miss you.
Yeah.
The
We're heading
wizard,
in
the witch, the
deep
wild
into
one.
Craig Cath right now.
Hell yeah.
We're so
Oh,
deep in.
and I will message you at some point about something.
Please do. I like messages. Make
Indeed.
me feel special.
Right, see you later. Have fun.
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I
All
cast
right.
Fireball.
I guess fireball. All right. So, as you step beyond the maze's final threshold, an oppressive weight comes off, like just lifts off you slightly. The stone archway before you is ancient with intricate carvings worn with time, but still resemble lunar cycles winding like celestial chains. Killian, as you step past the boundary, you not in like a distracting way, but like a comforting way, you see like just a silver thread off of your footprints. Just right there. While you are within this temple, you are not at disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, that's tight. Welcome to the fucking show, kids.
You can see inside of this large worship place, just the sky on like the upper third of the walls until it's like broken off, almost like a what's that thing you can go to, like a astro
Planetarium?
yes, kind of like that, but it's broken off and there's no ceiling. Yeah, you Killian quickly point out some parts that were once the roof. Just looking in here with your perception and your connection, you see altar at straight ahead. All of these wooden pews that are just grown over and haven't been blessed by honest people in a long time. Outside of that, the left and the right wall have openings, but you look through them from your perspective right now, and it's just off of that cliff. Like you're getting to the point of this landmass. You can see a door on the left and a door on the right, and a little balcony that sits up above at the peak of this cathedral. It comes kind of at like a slice of pie, triangle-esque. The the faint sunlight beads through the fog, And all of you start to realize that took a lot longer than you thought it did. As Eve and the evening rays of our sun is beating through this fog from a direction that it shouldn't be, or it took you a long time.
Can I check my watch, see if we're missing any time?
Yeah, like once from when you woke up to when it is now, it's 5, 6-ish in the evening.
That does not add up.
I think we gotta get moving. We're gonna miss the ritual if, for some reason, this keeps happening.
I guess we're guns blazing, right?
Yeah, we need
I
to move fast.
pull out my gun and I show it to Nyx again.
What was that, Cyrus?
No, I was just saying. I agree. We need to move faster.
Oh yeah, Cyrus. Let's go.
All right, where you
Wait,
going?
Nyx, have you seen this before? Have I showed you this?
Does one of the doorways look like it leads up the mountain, or
I mean,
because we can see the sides, right, off the edge?
now, well, if
Or
you
is
go
it-
out to the edge, you can look, but it's similar on each side. It's very hard to discern from outside.
Gotcha.
Both of them are very similar doors.
I think we just choose one.
I choose the left door.
Deal.
That's what
Nyx
I
is the leader.
said.
All right. Hold on. Let's see here. I need to get to the right page. You went left, you said.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Okay.
We do not like to be left out.
All right. Marching order. Same. Cyrus, Celeste,
Same.
Killian, Nyx,
Yeah.
Autofig.
I like that.
Why not?
I think it's our relatively standard
Perfect.
order.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
sometimes we just pair up.
All right, Cyrus, you open the door, and there's a stone staircase that spins down. Stone walls. You can see. You see at the bottom, as you walk down, there is a sconce that is lit, and you make your way down one by one, and this large hall opens up. You can see probably 60 feet wide by 80 feet long. These beautiful elven made, spire, like posts go from the floor to the ceiling, holding it up. And as you pan out to the left and the right, you see just like round tables and chairs that have just been long forgotten. Everything seems to have like an experience of age here.
Does it look like these tables have been in use recently, or like no one comes down here?
I mean, you'd have to walk through the threshold of the hall to investigate them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying right now you're at the landing before you walk in.
I got you.
Give me a perception check though. Let's shoot the wind here.
11.
Yeah, it's hard to see from this. You'd have to get closer.
Okay, fair enough. I'll relay, what I see to the group, and I'll say, all right, going in. Maybe just stay back for a second, and I'll cross the threshold into the room.
Okay. As you cross the threshold, give me intelligence saving throw.
I am good at those. Intelligence saving throw. Oh, yeah. A 24.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so as you cross the threshold, you're in that room, that room that you see, but instead of just seeing the tables, you see just massive decay, vines, the black ichor that has lingered around is deeper and more well rooted, almost like that was an illusion. You don't sense anything else other than general rot and nastiness.
In this room here, does it look like it are there other entrances or exits, or is this the only
Okay,
is
so
this just one? Yeah.
at the far end of this, you see another opening. You see a like an exit. You know,
Mhm.
that's it. That's it. Like you're down, kind of under the temple now, and you can see at the far end of this is another exit point. Only exit point outside of the one that you're in.
Right. I'll go back to the group and so I passed through some sort of barrier. It seemed like broken illusion on this place, and it's dark, decayed almost, and there's this black ichor again, and there's only one exit from what I can see down here. I don't know if you guys want to continue on or try the other room that we saw upstairs first, but
We maybe. Go ahead, Otto.
Obviously, I don't have a great feeling about this room, but I'm very curious about how the Chronotron might react within it. It seems like it might be too much of a stretch and possibly not worth it unless we knew what was beyond. And
We
are
don't
we,
have
are
we don't
trying
have
to go
time
deeper?
for we don't have
Yeah.
time for not worth it, man. We gotta figure this out now. It seems like things are taking a little bit longer than we anticipate. So I say it looks like no one's been down here, right, Cyrus?
did I see I know it's decayed and stuff, but are there footprints, I guess, when
Yeah, you saw footprints.
there seemed to be some foot traffic through here.
We press on then.
What was that?
I think we press on then.
All right.
If we keep
Just
second guessing ourselves and backtracking, we will run out of time.
be warned, walking through here, it might take something on your mind, and I'll continue on then.
All right.
Well, I'm confident. I just worried about, the rest of us, and I just nudge Killian, and only Killian.
You and me both, brother.
Right. Cyrus, you in the front. I'll take the rear.
Perfect.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. As you guys pass through that threshold, you're immediately shut into this horrible room. It's almost like the guts of a beast that have rotten and decayed and just clenched their hold on this as you make your way through to the other side. You are met by two figures standing at the left and the right. So whoever is in front, it was Cyrus and Celeste.
Hey, if I take a peek at the Chronotron, is it doing anything weird in here?
No. No, it's not planar in nature. So, alright, so it was Celeste and Cyrus, Otto and Nyx, and then, wait, Celeste and Cyrus, Nyx and Killian, and then Otto and Fig, or were Fig and Otto in the middle?
No, I'm in the back.
You're in the back. Okay. So, Celeste, Cyrus, Nyx, and Killian.
Why we're in the back.
You walk through this 10-foot entry into this room that has several sconces. As you take one step to, you don't see anything. Cyrus and Celeste. As Killian and Nick step in, two of these figures emanate on the left and right and slice into each of you. Cyrus, that's a natural one. Celeste is a 24.
As this is happening, I'll say, this didn't happen last time.
No, this is at the far end of
Oh, okay, I got you.
So you take 10 points of slashing damage and 3 points of necrotic.
Okay.
Killian, that is a dirty 20.
That hits.
That hits. You take 11 points of slashing damage and 2 points of necrotic. And Nyx, that's fucking 21. Fucking shitty ass roll for you though, Lucky. I rolled snake eyes, so you take 5 points of slashing damage and 1 point of necrotic. Let's roll initiative. And I don't think. Yeah, here we can.
That was booty.
We can do this. Here, let me copy this. I'm gonna drop in this chat an owlbear. I'm gonna get it set up. I mean, just for going forward. There we go.
Hey Tim, the spell was just for the one roll for that one.
Unfortunately, yeah. What is that first initiative?
I just want to double check.
And
let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And it was same for you, Cyrus.
This here, and oh wait, Nyx is here. We have Cyrus up here and Killian down here. We're gonna say
actually no. Celeste, sorry. It goes for 8 hours, and you add a D8 2 initiative rolls.
All right, cool. Thank you for checking.
Let me see here.
Andy, which chat did you drop the owlbear in?
In the chat.
Chat.
The
okay, gotcha.
The video chat.
So let's just drop a guy here. Oh my gosh.
He's huge.
No, I'm sorry.
How are we supposed to kill him?
And we'll just duplicate him. Bam.
He's wet. It's one wet guy.
Alright.
He's moist.
Alright, there we go. And we'll say that Otto and Figurin are still in that one chamber behind you. That's like the belly of the beast. So, initiative. Let's see here. Alright, 20 and up. Anybody?
21.
21 for Cyrus. Okay, 15 to 20.
I got a nope less. Never mind.
Okay, so we have.
Not much. I thought I got 15,
Alright.
and I remembered it was 7.
10 to 15.
I got a 12.
A 12. No one else? Okay. I mean. Alright.
I got a 7.
I mean, it was 1 to 10. Where are you guys at? 4,
7.
7,
9.
9.
7 here as well, and
So, Nyx.
big, I'm 14 Dex.
I am also 14 Dex. Rollsies?
Rollsies!
Can we just, gentlemen's, like, do you want to go first?
No, you go first. You go first.
No,
Alright.
you go first.
Nyx,
Okay, I'll go
Otto. Alright, you're killing me, guys.
No, you.
Fig,
I'll go first.
Nyx,
I'm not
Fig,
arguing with you.
Otto, Killian.
Yeah,
Alright,
right where I want them.
Cyrus, you're the first.
How big are these guys?
About the same size as you.
Okay. I am just going to a green flame blade. I believe that's what I want to do. Alright. Or booming blade.
Which one are you doing? The one to your left or your right? I don't know. Can I?
Yeah, the one to my right.
We'll do this guy's two.
Yeah, number 2.
Alright. Go for it.
So with my +1 short sword, that is a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Alright. Luckily I have extra attack.
Do you get that? Green Flame Blade, it's a spell. Do you get extra attack with the spell?
No.
Yeah, because I think it's a magic action.
Well, no, I thought. Hold on.
No, actually he does because cantrips count for blade singers. You can double attack
Yeah,
with a
that's-
cantrip.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
There you
All
go.
right.
Yep.
There you go.
There you
But
go.
only for you.
Yeah, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. Moreover, you can cast one of your cantrips in place of one of those attacks.
Perfect. All right.
18 to hit on the second one.
18 hits.
That is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to. Why is that? Oh, that's why. Okay. Bonus action. Yeah, bonus action. Offhand attack with my dagger. For a 15.
15 misses. Just misses.
God damn it! All right, yeah, that's it.
It's more like finding purchase amongst this figure that seems to have material components to it, but is still nightmarish or ghoul in form.
Okay.
All right. So that brings us to its turns, because they rolled right after Cyrus. Alright. Cyrus, 2 attacks coming at you. I rolled double 17s, so that's 2 25s.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Those will hit even if I shield. Damn it! I should have activated Blade Song.
Okay.
Oh.
So the first one is 6 points of slashing and 4 points necrotic. The second one is
total.
11 points of slashing and 1 point of necrotic.
Oof. Okay.
This one is going to go after Nyx for 2 attacks. Whoa, what the fuck with the doubles? I should record this. I gotta get a camera down on my dice. I rolled 2 9s, so that's 17s. 17s. Two 17s.
Both hit.
Okay.
But
So
I am going to use a reaction.
all right.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Okay. All right. So what's that do?
I point my finger at them, and they're surrounded by hellish flames. It's 3d10, I think, instantaneous. Second.
And that's against 1. 3d10 is a reaction. Nuts. Boo. All right.
So it is 12 points of fire damage to one of the
Gotcha.
hits.
Got you. All right. So you take 9 points of slashing and 6 points of necrotic, and then 11 points of slashing and 4 points of necrotic.
Thank you.
All right. That brings us to Celeste Zendix.
Awesome. So then I have. If that's the one use, okay. So the one that is right in front of me there with Nyx, I'm going to attempt to use inflict wounds on it.
Okay.
I can roll for hit. And I'm sucking. That's a 10.
Nope. Misses.
Boop. All right. I will.
That's your action. Bonus action movement.
Yep. Bonus action. I am going to use a key point to do patient defense.
Alrighty. Nyx, you're up. And Fig, then Otto.
I am going to cast a first level bless on Celeste, Cyrus, and Killian. And they will during an attack roll or saving throw, they can get a D4. And then as a bonus action, I am going to cast a Bardic Inspiration on Figrin.
Alrighty. How do you inspire him?
She jerks him off.
I'm a no. I put on a beautiful performance getting stabbed, and I swain and I woo. I go, oh, you know, when you actually get stabbed, you don't make a noise. It's like the absence of air. I learned that in acting class from a real actor.
Figured.
Okay.
You feel inspired. It was beautiful. You are up, Fig. Assuming Nyx, you don't want to move, right?
It seems like a bad idea, so I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay right here.
All right, then
Okay,
we got.
I
Fig.
can see what's going on.
Or wait, yeah, Fig's up. Yep, you're just outside of this room.
I'm gonna go in between my friends. Go around Celeste if I can, and kind of go up here.
Okay. You see a door that's closed on the far side of this hallway. You see a door, up here.
I will look to the one in front of Nyx and Celeste, and I will cast Sapping Sting at it.
All right.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That's a 19 on die.
Well, you succeed, sir, and I believe nothing happens.
That's your action. 2/3 of your movement. Anything else?
That's an action, and that's what I should have done. Nah, I'm good, I guess.
All right, Otto, you're up. Killian, you're on deck.
All right. Can I see that one that's next to Nick's? Like, do I have like a line of sight on that, or
I mean,
do I need to-
Nick's. You probably would need to get into the room to get a shot off because Nick's is taking up the space from you, from your point.
Okay. Can I maneuver through the group similar to Fig?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
You do
I'm
it
gonna,
exactly as Fig because you have keen mind and you could just
Yeah,
follow him.
I just mimic.
Mimic. Exactly.
I'd like to think like I followed his tail while he was doing it.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna move over there. Bonus action hex on I forget which number that one is, but
The
whatever
one
the
by
one
Nick's?
is near. Yep.
Yep, that's one.
I'm also gonna target its disadvantage on ability checks on strength.
Okay.
Now that's checks, ability
Yep.
checks, not
Yep,
saves
I
or
got
anything.
it.
And then I'm gonna line up my gun, and I'm gonna pull the trigger as fast as I can at that. And so we're doing. Oh, I got a 2 count on this.
Yeah.
Well, that hit. I got a 29.
That hits.
As a nat, that's a nat 20
Woo!
on the first one, and then the second one, 12.
12 misses. Shoots into the marbled wall behind you, knocks some of the roots out, and it's beautiful.
7 plus. Let me get that hex in there.
Double roll that. Double count it.
Oh shit, that's right. Can I just
Yep.
double it, or
Double.
do you want me to double roll?
Yeah,
All right.
I double. I'm a double.
All right.
guy.
So
It's
14.
too easy.
Standard plus what is hex?
D6.
Yeah, but I mean, is it necro or anything like weird?
I think. I don't remember.
All
I
right.
don't
Well,
think it
either
rolls.
way, 18 damage. I don't think it is.
E.T.
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
I think that's just.
Yeah,
You think
my
I
bad.
fucking know this? It's all right. Force damage and the hex, if it's anything, who cares? Whatever it is, it's not your typical damage unless it's super resilient to something, and then I'll look it up.
Nope, it's good. So that's 18
Uh,
total for the one.
Yes, sir.
20.
And then the other one missed.
Bam. You see,
Wait a minute.
as you hit it, the shadows like wither off it real quick, and you see like the humanoid form of this nightmare, and it just as it like moves its arm around, the shadows just consume and start swirling around it again.
I think that's it for me
All
this
right,
round.
Killian, you're up.
All right, I'm
Cyrus is
going
on
to slightly turn from where I am and cast a Sacred Flame on the one attacking Nyx. So number 1.
Alrighty.
Sacred Flame is a Dex saving throw.
Dex
15.
save. That is a fail.
Nice. So they will take 2d8 damage, and it's radiant damage. Ooh, that's pretty good. 8 points of radiant damage.
Oh, hoo-hoo. You blast this creature, and the shadows wither off of it, and you see like a much more gaunt, nightmarish form, you know, showing massive signs of uh, just beating as like the shadows wrap around it, but it's slower this time.
And then, just to finish my turn, I want to turn towards number 2 and just kind of hold my shield up to it.
All right, Cyrus, you're up.
All right. I don't want to get fucked up again, so I'm going to activate my blade song. So my golden sigils will appear all over my body. I will then. Yeah, let's do Booming Blade on number 2 again.
Okay.
For a. Are short swords not dex?
They can be.
Short swords are dex.
Yeah.
For some reason, my
you can
short sword
choose.
is.
You can choose dex or strength with them, I believe. Unless, but for wizard blade song, shouldn't you be using? Isn't it int?
Yeah. Well, no. That's unfortunately not. I still use my dex to attack. But for some reason, like my rapier is a +7 to hit, but my short sword is a +5 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a finesse weapon too. It should be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that's weird.
We'll use the rapier. That's a natural 20 for 27.
Awesome. That hits.
So
short sword would have hit with that too.
So is that do I double the damage for the cantrip too?
Yeah. Yeah, any dice rolled you double
the dice.
All right, so that's 12 plus. Sorry, one sec. So that's 14 from the rapier, and then 12 from the booming blade. And then if he moves, or if they move, they will take another D8 of 2d8 of damage.
So as you like pierce into this creature, you find purchase, and it just shocks the shadows off of it, and you can see that cultist Cyrus, that mask, just sitting there taking your rapier as you pull it out. This black smoke, almost like a backdraft, just sucks out of the wound, and then the smoke around it starts to emanate again.
Perfect. And then I have one more attack, so I might as well use it. And that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 8 points of damage.
8 points. Thank you. You pierce back into it. The shadows hit the wall. You see the cultist stumble a few steps, hits the wall, comes back, and it's just head shifts a little cocked at you as it brings its sword up and lunges at you. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you. I have 19 and a 17.
No, because I have a +5 to my AC while I'm in Bladesong, so those will both miss.
Go off of you, Nyx. You're taking the next 2. That is a 12 on the first and a 22 on the second.
The second hits.
All right, the second you take 20, or not 20. You take 12 points of slashing damage and 2 points of necrotic.
Nyx falls to the ground.
Stabs, and after like the first one just like over the shoulder, second one pins her to the ground, rips it out, spins it around, and looks at Otto. And you see like the shadows break for a second. Otto, as you see this human with like holding a alchemist fire in his hand, and you're sitting in the window upstairs in your room, and he's looking at you, and he goes to throw it, and you flash, and you see nothing. Roll me an intelligence saving throw. Should have used this the first round. We learn.
Can I have advantage?
No.
But I've known you for a long time, man.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
All right. You just get wrapped into this nightmare. You're incapacitated for the next round. And that brings us to Celeste, then Nyx.
So is that guy still there that was in front of Nyx?
Yep.
Or did he move? Okay.
No, he didn't move.
He's still there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to punch him.
And everybody sees these guys making these gestures and stuff, but it's nondescript unless you're the one being targeted.
I rolled bad. Nope. Does a 10 or a 14 work?
No.
I miss both.
All right. Bonus action, movement.
I will again take my bonus action to get ready a dodge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Nyx, death save. Send me the result, please. Don't say it out loud. Figrin.
Okay. So Celeste is down and Otto is. Not
Nyx
looking
is
great.
down.
Nyx is down. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Yeah, Nyx is down. Otto is like fetal positioned right now.
We still have both these guys.
Yes, sir. Woo.
Okay. We're gonna go with a 3rd level spell of slow on both of them. Wisdom save. What was that?
A 14 and a 13.
Both fail.
Ooh, okay, so one attack, no reactions. Half movement.
Speed is halved. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm using the newer slow, I just realized, because it says affected target speed is halved and takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws and can't take reactions. No, this is a normal one. Okay.
Yeah, that's normal.
It's action or bonus action, not both.
Gotcha.
If it casts a spell with a somatic component, there's a 25% chance it fails.
Good to know.
So I can't,
AC is down to 2 bows.
down to.
All right, that's your action. Bonus action?
That is my action. I don't really got a lot of bonus actions, so that'll be it.
Alrighty, Otto. Con save. Well, nope, you're just fucking stuck this turn.
I'm stuck this turn. Am I unstuck
Okay, at the end of your turn.
at the end of my turn?
Yep.
So will I potentially have a reaction?
You'll get your reaction back.
All right. It won't matter at all. I have absolutely nothing to do.
Okay. All right, Killian, you're up, followed by Cyrus.
Hell yeah. I know we've said this a bunch. When you cast, if you want to cast 2 spells, one has to be a bonus action, one has to be a cantrip, right?
And they have to, yes, yeah, a bonus action or action spell, or a bonus action cantrip.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So I am going to cast a 3rd level healing word on my friend Nyx. I will turn towards her and just say, "You can't lay down yet," and heal her for 3d4 plus 4. So,
And a big one.
big rolls. 8, 10, 14 points of healing. 2 4s on that. And as I cast that, I will look up to the person above her and throw another sacred flame at them. That's a dex save of 15.
2, 1.
Yes, the one above Nyx.
Ah, man, that teetered on a 16, but it's a 6, so that
Big
would be
fail.
a 10. 11.
-2 from slow.
Oh, no. Because it's dex?
Dex save.
Ooh, shit. So, yeah, 12.
Fails either way, but it is 2d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Big. 6 points of radiant damage.
6 to 1. Killian, it's like you heal Nyx, that silver thread that's been around you or in your proximity since you stepped on his sanctuary just wraps up your arm and reaches out to Nyx, and then you pull it back and just fling this sacred flame, shoots across, smashes the shadows into a million directions. You see this humanoid figure just spin around, twirl, and hit the ground and fall in this just very awkward position as it is dead.
Nice. And then to finish my turn, I just want to turn back towards the guy in front of me and just let out a growl at him.
All right. Okay, so that one's down. Killian's up. Cyrus, you're up. Top of the round, round 3.
Yeah.
Is that ghoul number 1 or ghoul number 2?
Ghoul
And not
number
that I
1 is
am
down.
saying-
He's dead.
All right, and I don't even know if they're actual ghouls. That's just what I'm calling it.
I mean, they're not
Or,
actual ghouls. Nothing you
Ghouls,
actually
but-
face against me is going to be something out of the book. I played with you guys way too many times.
I'm just gonna do what I do best and attack.
These are
So
wound
that
stalkers.
23 to hit.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Oh, so as my rapier is in my hand, and short sword in the other, this, almost this magic wraps around my blade, and it's transparent, but you can see kind of the ripples from it, and as soon as it pierces, it explodes, and this guy crumbles to.
Yeah. And the shadows just shunt off him like a strong gust of winds, and you see this cultist just slumber over, and both of these bodies are here in the present now, not bound by any magic or anything, and they just look like typical villagers. There's nothing about their bodies that resemble the strength that they fought with. Also, Cyrus, with that killing blow, and the silver threads that are wrapping around Killian's shield at the moment, your keen investigation looks off to this this direction, and you notice something over here that isn't seen to the normal eye.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely go check it out.
Okay. Amongst the and I think of this like a mosaic kind of marble like base for the core like building structure. It looks like this one piece is on a track. Like it's not a fixed piece of stone in between two like outcropping, pillars. You can see air gaps and stuff in this. Here, let me see. I think I can just. I don't know.
If I were to glance at my watch, did that fight take approximately 18 seconds, or
Yep.
is time being weird again?
Nope. It took about 18 seconds.
Smoked him.
Yeah. Oh, wait. That didn't do anything. Like right here. You can see another slidable door piece. So you have one at the far end of the hallway this way, and then something over here. What would you like to do? Combat's over.
I want to help Nix get up first.
Shit. God. It really came out of nowhere.
I think the team stealth would give us a little warning.
Right?
Listen,
Not
There was-
team alert. Team stealth.
there was nothing there when I came through. Still, I'm sorry.
It looks
I think
clear.
we can agree that all is not as it seems.
You guys are lucky I'm wearing my red dress.
Come check this
I don't know
out,
what
and
that
I'll
means.
point at the outcropping, with the air holes and.
No, it's fine, guys. I'm all right.
Oh shit!
Otto, you
No,
came in here?
Didn't you hear me blasted that first time? I was. You know what? Never mind.
I
It's
thought
fine.
it was someone 6 foot tall wielding a pistol of magic.
Well,
Looked impressive.
thank you. Your height estimates are horrible. All right, let's. We're checking out cracks in the wall.
Yeah, just come look at this. It seems to be another path.
I mean, based on how they hit us when we came in the room, do you think maybe they were trying to distract us from this way?
They could be some sort of guard.
I think it's definitely possible.
I think we should keep moving.
Yeah, no, I think Celeste is right. Like whatever these were, they were used husks. They were placed here with intent. Someone used some townsfolk to play guard dogs. So either the guard.
Aren't all of these people townsfolk though?
They're
Yes.
Like-
initiates. But
Yeah.
If you
Clearly
think
the
As
low
we said
levels.
before, many were coerced or taken over to become part of this cult.
And
But
now
if-
that the other one is like officially dead, I think we can we can
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Which way are you going? Just tell me which way you're going, and then we'll go.
Where are those cracks at?
Yeah.
I see that left.
To the left.
left.
Yeah. All right. It's just sliding the piece to the side leads to another spiral staircase that goes down. Stone, dark.
I mean, we've committed at this point.
Yeah, I think.
No
deeper is-
hesitation. Sorry, Cyrus.
No, I was gonna say I think deeper is probably the way to go.
Right. So,
Let's go deeper.
all right. Hold on. Let me get to
The maze just started.
Okay, I feel so much more protected now that Otto has a gun.
Okay.
Didn't really help me last encounter, did it?
Did you see me blasted?
It was impressive.
Kept me
did
real
great.
safe. Kept me real
On
safe,
round
Otto.
one. On round one. Look, I'm sorry. I tried. And you wait till I unload a full round. You gotta see.
Okay.
I will just.
One by one, you guys head down and down, probably about 25, 30 feet until you find this opening that's a dome in shape. You can see an altar with a tomb and a couple scrolls on it. One part of it's faintly glowing with that silver thread that has been around Killian since he stepped on here. You can see a few of on the outside of this altar silver dusted runes, and they look like they're of the lunar markings. What you guys doing?
I mean, we gotta go in, right?
Unfortunately.
I agree.
After you.
So you guys move in this. The room shifts like a night sky. And you look up and it's beautiful. Like a hidden gem. You almost hear the crickets and the wind blowing, like you were laying in open pasture staring up at the night sky. It's serene. It's beautiful. On the altar, you guys see this book with these scrolls. Killian, as you maneuver even somewhat close to that, your tie to it feels familiar, unfamiliar, like you haven't dabbled into this kind of priesthood or anything.
Yeah. Can I go up to the book and kind of look through it quickly?
Yeah. The one thing that sticks out to you is light above, shadow below. Woven paths, fates bestow. Let the sleeper wake anew, free from a night's eternal view. Give me a religion check. Use your wisdom modifier, please.
Yep. The cool thing is D&D Beyond, you can change it now, so it automatically shows it. It's great.
That's tight.
It's so nice.
It's really clutch because of how Andy allowed me to build my character.
It's 16.
16. Alright, so, several things. This is an ancient script. Seems like a binding of an evil entity. As you flip through some of the pages of this tomb, you understand that this is something that can break the negative energy of a dream shard. It's a bit of a ritual.
Some.
The tombs are written in Old Celestial, and one page that has that writing, that incantation on it, it reveals itself as the Moonlit Ward.
Now, if I speak Celestial, does that cover Old Celestial too, or does it take a little longer to? Okay.
For the purposes of this, yeah, it's more like a understanding.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah. Can I take the book off the altar? Kind of mark the page and stuff it into my bag?
Yeah. As you take the book off the altar, hold on here.
I'll pass you a book.
You close the book and take it off, and embedded behind the book into this altar is a delicate amulet with a silver crescent moon, intricately woven with strands of silk that shimmer like soft starlight. Just embedded like a jewelry case behind the tome.
Can I grab that as well?
Yeah.
Or is it behind something?
No, it's not behind anything. It's
Okay.
it's perfectly etched into the wooden altar or the stone altar.
So as I carefully put the book in my bag, I'll reach down and kind of slowly grab it, just being careful with what it is.
You feel a familiar warmth wrap around you, and as the rest of you get ready, this is the end of this room. You have to go back upstairs to continue on. Let's end tonight's session right there.
Tight.
So, as you
Nice.
make your way up from the secret hidden chamber, we have When Black Roses Bloom this Saturday, and then we'll be back next Tuesday with Arcanus Rebirth.
Next Tuesday, isn't it?
Woo, Tuesday! Thanks, guys. All right.
Yeah, and just like and subscribe. Just do it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
fucking do it.
Yeah, just fucking
And the
do it.
notification bell
asshole.
too, so you know when we're online.
Yeah, see?
Can we change our notification bell sound to like an air horn?
Oh, wow. Just like that.
Just like that.
Can you
There
imagine
we
if
go.
my phone just started doing that? I'm
It'd
at
be so
dinner.
great. It'd make me
Oh, shit, the
smile every
Wayward ones
time.
suck.
Yeah.
If you want to go to your notification settings on your phone and do that, you're welcome to.
Yeah, you should do that. All right, guys. Have a good night.